The 2024 Nuremberg Toy Fair is well underway now. Tamiya's got some fresh new releases for us to check out, some re-releases to check out again, and a lot more cool stuff coming up in today's episode of Poor Boys RC.
Excellent!
With day one in the books, Tamiya has revealed some brand new kits that I want to dive into right away and talk about with you guys. Let's start with one that's got me the most excited. It is the XM01 Pro. Check this thing out, guys. They haven't given us a body with it yet, but look at this layout. It's definitely giving off some XV01, XV02 rally car vibes. I like this interior molded tray they've got going on inside with kind of these molded fenders in the back to keep debris outside of the chassis, keep it nice and clean in there. I get that. It's a new design chassis. It looks pretty awesome. I could see a nice Lancia Delta Integrale body on there. Something like that would really look excellent on this chassis, or something brand new even. This is one that caught my eye right off the bat. What do you guys think about it? Moving on from there, we're going to go to the high end, the TRFs. We've got the TRF 421 here. Check this thing out, guys. This is a gorgeous looking chassis. My goodness, look at all that carbon fiber everywhere. Dual belt drive. This thing looks awesome. Being that it's a TRF product, you can expect to pay a lot more for it. I mean, it's got all the premium stuff included. No friction dampers on this bad boy, that's for sure. Beautiful looking chassis. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And from touring cars to transport trucks, let's switch gears from the TRF 421 to the Volvo FH16 Globetrotter X4 750. Now, this is something I'm not really into in the world of RC, but you got to admire these Tamiya transport trucks. My goodness, this thing looks absolutely stunning. I think that's a whole other rabbit hole of the hobby. Once you get one of those, I think you end up buying many of them and getting into this whole scale truck world, which would be a lot of fun, to be honest with you. And this year, the MB01 chassis makes a return with two fresh bodies on it. Here we've got the Citroen DS, which looks absolutely stunning. I don't know what you could really do in terms of RCing with this thing. It's so elegant looking and just looks so nice just tooting around the track like it's doing right now. I couldn't imagine getting this thing out and getting it really dirty. But what a gorgeous looking RC this is. Really, it would really add to someone's collection, I think, and look great on a shelf. Switch gears to the MB01 Opel Kadett GTE. Here's something that looks a little more rally inspired. This is the really excellent looking body on this chassis. I've never owned this chassis myself, so I don't have an opinion to give you guys on it. If you guys have thoughts on the chassis, let me know down in the comments below. Always interesting to hear what people have to say about some of these unique chassis that Tamiya is coming out with these days. And this is one I'm going to call the wild card chassis. This is the BT01 Toyota Supra. From the outside, that Supra body is absolutely stunning. I think we can all agree on that. But what's the deal with the BT01 chassis? Many different configurations, motor in the front, motor in the rear. It's really interesting. If you look at the rear, it looks like you could even incorporate rear wheel steering into it. Maybe, I don't know. There's steering knuckles in the rear. It's a weird chassis. I've never seen one up close. I'm very much intrigued by it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I hate it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. From those brand new models, let's now shift gears over to what I like to call Tamiya's re-releases. And these are all kits that have come out typically in the 80s and 90s that have been re-released in the early 2000s, mid-2010s, run out of inventory, and now they're coming back for another run. In that list this year, we've got the Hot Shot 2. I think this is only a re-release of the Hot Shot 2. I don't think they've re-released it yet, so it's not quite a re-release. Riding on the coattails of the Hot Shot 2 blockhead motors from last year, I think it only made sense we could expect this one to come out this year. This is a must-have for any collector. The Top Force is coming back. This is a really awesome looking buggy. And a couple years ago, Tamiya came out with the Top Force Evo, which was even more beautiful than the Top Force itself is. But the Top Force is a coveted buggy by many collectors, by many Tamiya enthusiasts out there. The Manta Ray is coming back. With the Top Force, you must have Manta Ray. They belong together, side by side in unison, just like the Boomerang and the Super Saver. But love it or hate it, the Manta Ray is coming back. Personally, I love it. I think you should too. For all you monster truck enthusiasts, the Clodbuster Black Edition is coming back again to us in 2024. If you've never driven a Clodbuster, you have to do it. They are just so much fun. 8 friction shocks, giant tires, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. It doesn't handle very well. It jumps and bounces all over the place. They're a ton of fun. They're just such an awesome and iconic Tamiya kit from the 80s. We're going to see the CC02 return, this time with the Ford Bronco body that they put on the CC01. Now the CC02 is a great little off-road chassis, four-wheel drive. You can lock the differentials in it. It's not going to compete with the TRX4, Vanquish products, things like that, but it's a nice little off-roader chassis for trailing, for light rock crawling, that kind of thing. Put some good tires on it. It's going to look great. It's going to perform great. And that Ford Bronco body looks amazing. The Tamiya TT02, which is virtually one of the most well-loved Tamiya chassis of all time, which has come back to us in buggy formats and drifters and rear-wheel drives and every other configuration you can imagine, is here at the Nuremberg Toy Fair with a couple new bodies on it. We've got this gorgeous-looking Honda NSX. We've got this Toyota Celica GT4, which is right up my alley. This thing looks so rad. And the Nissan Motul Otec Z. And from the research I've been able to do online, guys, this is what I've been able to find with Tamiya's brand new chassis offerings in this year's Toy Fair. If there's anything that I've missed, let me know. I'll do my best to find out more information on it, maybe do a follow-up video in a couple of days. So it looks like 2024 is going to be an awesome year for us Tamiya addicts. We've got some brand new chassis that are coming out, some nice new bodies that are coming out. We've got re-releases coming out. We've got re-releases coming out. I know on the Poor Boys RC wish list, we've got the Hot Shot 2. Definitely going to be coming to the channel. XM01 Pro, I really want to know more about this. I think this is one I just need to buy and do a deep dive into, check it out, share it with you guys. And then the Top Force, I'm on the fence. I do have the Evo already. I think that might be one to add to the collection as well. Of all the offerings this year, what stood out the most to you guys? What do you like? What do you think is working? What's not working? What should Tamiya maybe focus on in the future? Let me know down below. That's it for today's show, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, be excellent to each other.